What's happening? What's happening? Back again. AI Youngboy 2. Just dropped day before yesterday, I believe. If you've heard it, great album. No bullshit there. Good album. If you're a Youngboy fan, then you've obviously listened to it. I will say that, in my opinion, AI Youngboy, the first one, was better. It was a better album. But this album has a lot more songs that you can actually feel that he's speaking truth. He's speaking about things that have happened to him. He's speaking about things that he's going through and has gone through by himself. He's speaking about ex-girlfriends, love, loyalty, people that are loyal to him, people that have turned on him, people that have, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of that in this album. I mean, you go down through the list, and I can't remember. I've looked at a couple albums today. If there's 12, maybe 12 songs, 10 or 12 songs, and it just depends. Some of these songs are songs that you might listen to it once and you might say, and then you listen to it again. You listen to it a couple more times and you start to get with it and you're like, it's actually a pretty good song. But some of the songs are songs that I feel like you need to be actually listening to what he's saying for it to be a good song. If you're just listening to the beat and thinking, because a lot of these songs are not just go fast, hype, just, you know what I mean, gang shit, just songs. Some of these songs he's actually speaking. He's speaking about his children, speaking about his children he wants to see but can't, speaking about, like I said before, the girls that he's loved and lost, the ones he still loves, thinks about, stuff like that. And really, honestly, he sounds just like a heartbroken dude. And he'd be better off if he just left all these little girls alone and just did his thing, did his music, did his shows when he's able to again, of course, and just live, make his money, do his thing. Him going from one little young girl to another young little girl to another young little girl. And I know he's a young dude, but it's not doing him any good. It's all just drama. Drama with one, drama with another one. The one that he was with while he was in jail was talking bad about his children and calling his children names, or at least one of them. And that's something you don't do. And that may have been one of the reasons that he's not with her now. I don't know. But as far as the album goes, the album was good, and I'll say it was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't phenomenal. I think the first album, the AI Youngboy 1, is links above this one. I think that it's quite a bit better than this one. But I feel like this was also an album he wanted to get some things off of his mind, get some things up off of his, you know what I mean? He wanted to just say what he needed to say. There are 2 or 3, maybe 4 songs on there that we've already heard that he put out when he came up out of jail after a few weeks. And those couple of songs come with videos. If you're on YouTube, those ones have music videos. Those are probably the better of the songs on there, but it just depends on what type of music you like. Everybody's going to like something different. Somebody might like the go fast, jump around, just talk that shit music, and some might like something slower where the people are actually talking about what they've experienced, what they're going through, things like that. So it all depends. But I feel like there's different types of songs for everybody's preference on there. There's the go fast, talk shit, gang shit, just talking about slinging, you know what I mean, slinging iron, shooting guns, doing this, that, and the other. There's slow songs about basically love and who he loves and his children and what, you know what I mean, all that type of stuff. There's a couple on there that I feel like could be, you know, dance songs, club songs. And also another reason I think that some people may say the songs are softer. They're not as hard, they're not as basically gang oriented as the songs he was making. But you got to understand, if he wants to ever be able to go to another level with his career, to where a lot of his music is played on radio, and they're able to push it and put it out there to the public more, then he gets bigger. He makes more money. He gets to another height. And I've recently heard several high-profile, been to the top rappers, artists, all types of big celebrities, if you want to call them that, speak his name. So people know about him. People know what kind of music he makes. People know that he's really good at what he does. But he's got to have to tone some of that shit down, because you can't play things like that on radio. Things that have a cuss word every two or three words, talking about shooting, killing, robbing, you know what I mean? That stuff's not going to get played on the radio. So he's got to make something where he tones it down a little bit. I think that's what he's doing with this. There's still good songs, it's still good music, but he had to tone it down. So I think personally, in my opinion, it's a good album. Could it have been a better album? Yes. Was the album AI Youngboy 1 better? In my opinion, yes. But this is still a good album. I think this album will do well. It's already doing well as far as if you look on and see what kind of views it's getting. It's doing extremely well. All of his songs, he can drop a song and then within a couple of days, the views are out of this world. He has no problem with that. He has a huge fan base, a huge following, and he's going to do well with whatever he does, I feel like. But hopefully this and some of these songs are able to get him, like I said, to the next level. You may call it mainstream, and people may say he don't want to be mainstream, he's a street dude, whatever. And I've been a Youngboy fan since his very first couple of songs, 38 Baby, way back then. So I've seen him evolve. I've watched everything he's done. I've watched him get in trouble, out of trouble, all that. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of him myself. So I would like to see him, like I say, get to where people know he has it, people know what the kind of talent he has, and people know where he belongs. And he belongs, his name is in, you can't speak about any top rappers and not put his name in there. And if you are, you're just being biased because of one reason or another. So him having to clean up and make some songs that are kind of, maybe you might call popish, that are kind of, but they got to be songs that can be played in clubs, played in radio. Those are the songs that's going to get him up to the top, be mainstream, make more money, be a bigger artist. So I feel like that's what he's doing. I think he's doing well, and he's killing it. Obviously, once he gets off of his house arrest, he'll be able to hopefully move around, do his shows, make his money like he needs to. And we'll see. Hopefully, he stays out of trouble. In one of his songs, you hear him say he's trying to grow up, stay away from the violence, and be a man, and all this stuff. And hopefully, he sticks with that, because that's really what it's about. I think he's starting to understand that this jail shit's not funny. It's not fun. It's not doing anything for him. He has nothing to prove. People know that he's going to defend himself. People know that he's not no punk. People know that he's not to be messed with. He doesn't have to continue to do shit to try to prove and show us, you know what I mean, show him and prove stuff to him. That's what gets you in trouble. So he just needs to understand that. People understand, and if they don't, screw them. You know what you are. You know you're not to be fucked with. Excuse my language. And that's all there is. That's all there needs to be. You don't need to be jumping out the window on everybody that says something, because you need to prove to them that you're gangster, and you need to prove to them that you ain't, you know what I mean? You don't need all that. You're rich. If you want to continue to be rich and become more wealthy and more, you know what I mean? You want to become a whatever millionaire, you got to stay out of jail. So hopefully he does that. And we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens. But album, dope. Songs on it, there's something for everybody. So that's what makes a good album, in my opinion, that they make a song for everybody. You got to make a song for everybody. You got to make a song for the ladies. You got to make a song for the street guys, the gangsters, the, you know what I mean, thugs. People want to listen to that because that's the music he came up off of. That's the music that he makes well. You got to make some songs that are for the club, dancing songs. You got to make some songs that can be played, some radio songs. So I think he did all of that. I think he did well. I think they sequenced them well. And like I said, we'll see what's next. I think this was kind of that album. And then I think he's going to follow it up with some heavier, harder, more street shit. But we will see. Other than that, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go and do that. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Appreciate any and all support. Appreciate everybody that subscribed already. And other than that, like I said, drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the album in a whole, in itself. And other than that, hope everybody's having a good day. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. I'm out.